What's going on, everybody? It's your boy MaNiiaC checking in with the people, and today I wanted to do my predictions for the PlayStation meeting that's taking place on September 7th. Now, this event is supposed to be happening around 3 p.m. Eastern, and the rumors are that Sony will be talking about the PlayStation Neo. I'm almost positive that they're going to mention the PlayStation 4 Slim that has already been leaked, and they haven't confirmed, but I mean, they have been taking down people's videos and striking channels, so we all know it's real. We're just waiting for them to reveal the system. So I just wanted to go over my quick predictions that I got for this event taking place tomorrow, and definitely let me know down in the comment section if you are planning on watching this event and just some of your predictions that you think are going to be announced at this event tomorrow. So for starters, I do want to talk about the power of the PlayStation 4 Neo. I do think it's going to be announced tomorrow. The rumors were that it was supposed to have 4.2 teraflops and some other things, but I do think that those specs might be boosted a little bit, not a lot. I know some people want it to be on par with the Xbox Scorpio, but I don't think it's going to get to the 6 teraflop mark. Maybe 4.5 to 5 teraflops max. I don't think they're going to go any higher than that. I don't know. I just don't feel like they're trying to compete with the Scorpio. I think they just want to have an upgraded PS4 right now, and if anything, they can go ahead and deal with the 4K gaming 60 frames per second uncompromised when the PS5 comes out. So I do think those specs will get boosted, but just a little bit. Moving on to the price, we got the PS4 Slim, and we've got hopefully the PlayStation 4 Neo. I think the PS4 Slim is going to be $249. Probably the 500 gigabyte model. Won't include a game, just the base model. We do know that based on the leaks in the unboxing videos, it doesn't have a optical port on it anymore. I'm pretty sure they probably got some data on it that a lot of people don't really use it, and they decided to take it out to cut costs. So if they're gonna do that, they're gonna definitely have to bring that price down. So I'm thinking maybe $249 for the 500 gigabyte version and $299 for the 1 terabyte version. Moving on to the Neo, it all depends on the power, if you ask me. If they keep it at the 4.2 teraflop mark, I think they're gonna sell it for $399. Maybe the 1 terabyte version, maybe 500 gigabytes. But if they go higher on the power side, as far as teraflops and the CPU and all of that, I think we could be looking at $449, $499 maybe, for those models, and probably $50 more depending on the terabyte version that you get. So and this is all without bundles. This is just the console by itself, and of course the storage. So got my specs predictions, got my price predictions. I do think they're going to talk about PlayStation VR. It is a month away. I do think the Neo, prompted them to create this console. I do think the Neo was the reason they made the Neo 4 is for the PlayStation VR as well, so that those games can be, taken to the next level, and we could see probably, more potential out of the PlayStation VR. It is coming out next year, so of course they're going to, next month. Damn, I'm stumbling. It's coming out next month. And they're going to talk about, how it's going to be fine on the regular PS4, but for better experiences, you're going to, get the Neo and, have it for better experiences. And, just probably show off some more games, solidify the lineup that's going to be available when the thing first launches. Stuff like that. Demo a couple things. Hopefully it's not as bad as PSX. They need to stay away from them shovelware games. Show the real stuff, the things that are going to make people really want to go out there and be like, damn, I can't experience this no other way. And what they showed at PSX was not it. Moving on, the name for the PlayStation 4 Neo, I would like them to keep the PS4 Neo name, but I know it's not market friendly. So I'm assuming maybe PlayStation 4K. But then again, maybe they don't want to associate with that completely, since I don't think at the rumored specs this console is gonna hit 4K on every title at a decent frame rate, or even decent textures and all that other stuff. So I don't know if they really want to associate with that, unless they're gonna be pushing this as a 4K streaming or video, Ultra HD device. Maybe they can go with that. But if not, to be honest, I have no other. Maybe PS4 Ultra or PS4 Premium or even PS4 Plus. Shoot, go ahead and, you know, combine it in with the PlayStation Plus name. So I don't know, maybe they would go with those names. If I had to pick, I would like for them to name it PS4K. I think that's just, you know, a marketing gold name right there. But if not, maybe PS4 Premium. I like that. I don't know about PS4 Plus. That might get confused with PlayStation Plus. So maybe PS4 Premium or PS4 Ultra. I'm gonna go with those names. I do expect some devs to come out, some first-party devs, showcase some titles on the Neo to show, you know, what the game looked like then and what it's gonna look like now. I do expect Naughty Dog to be there, maybe show off the Uncharted 4 DLC running in the Neo mode. If not, then just the regular game itself running in Neo mode, or even them showing us Last of Us 2, a trailer for Last of Us 2 or a gameplay teaser of that game running in the Neo mode. But I do expect Naughty Dog to be there in some fashion. Another first-party studio I expect to be there is Sucker Punch. It's been, what, 2.5 years now since Infamous Second Son came out. I'm pretty sure they've been working on a new title. I'm expecting them to be there, show us what they've been working on. Another first-party dev, Guerrilla Games. I definitely want to see Horizon Zero Dawn running in Neo mode. I personally think it got delayed because of the Neo mode. I think a lot of games are going to be getting delayed because of that, and developers just want to release it, you know, with the Neo, making sure everything is, you know, up to par and running great on both PS4 and Neo. And lastly, I think Santa Monica is going to be there showing off God of War 4 running in the Neo mode as well. Some third-party devs I expect to be there. A big one, I'm expecting Rockstar to be there. It's a lot of rumors and speculation going around about Red Dead Redemption, possibly a remaster of that game, and possibly a sequel to Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead 3, whatever they're going to call it. So I expect Rockstar to be there, maybe show off Red Dead Redemption remaster on Neo, or Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead whatever 3, whatever they're gonna call it, of that fashion. Both the remaster and the new Red Dead game, I expect them to show. Maybe have a release date for the new Red Dead, and the remaster, I'm expecting that to come out later on this year. Other third-party devs, man, I can't think. Maybe EA, BioWare with Mass Effect, because we still really haven't seen that game. They had some developer diaries at E3, and we got a little glimpse of some gameplay, but nothing really crazy. So maybe those guys will be there. Rockstar, and who else is a big third-party dev that might be there? I can't think of anything right now. Maybe those two, and maybe somebody else, maybe two others are going to be there showing off, you know, just showing their appreciation for the new tech and talking about how they are going to plan to utilize the power and stuff like that. I do expect some PR, you know, some PR statements about how these systems complement each other, how nobody's going to feel left behind because developers are still working hard on the PS4 and the Neo, and, you know, that if you do want the more powerful system, you have that option. But if you don't worry, your games are still going to work just as fine as they would if the Neo never existed. VR as well. VR is still going to work as fine as if the Neo never existed. You know, just some comforting for the people who, you know, can't afford the Neo and, you know, don't feel like this upgrade is worth it. So, you know, you're definitely going to get them talking about that. Possibly them talking about the PlayStation Plus price increase. And hopefully that brings the ability to change names. My prediction was that they raised the price because they're going to announce that feature soon, and maybe we won't have to pay for it. I know Xbox does it where your first one you don't have to pay for it, but after that you do. Possibly this is a situation where you get a couple times for free, maybe 3, 4, 5 times free, and after that maybe you'll have to pay for it. But I don't know, maybe they mentioned something about it. I think they should. There's no way in hell they should be increasing prices and not say anything about it. So definitely I hope they talk about that, and definitely you're going to probably hear some things about how these systems complement each other. Also, I'm expecting to get the typical Sony sales updates, and they're going to talk about, you know, where the PS4 is now and how they expect the PlayStation 4 Neo to affect those sales, and what they probably projected to be at by the end of the year or even next year. You know, just the typical sales stuff. We didn't get a lot of that at E3. It was more games, but I think this is a different kind of event, and they're kind of going to want to bolster about, you know, just what the numbers are at and, you know, what they're on pace to be. And last, just a shot in the dark, I do think they're going to actually show a new handheld. As crazy as that sounds, I just think Sony is crazy enough to do something like that. They see Nintendo is still going to be in the space probably of portable, you know, handheld console hybrid, and I think Sony's, you know, they want to get in there and, you know, get in that market space. So I do think they're gonna show a handheld that fans really want. You know, triggers, L3, R3, probably no back touch. The front touch I think is fine. Show some devs that, you know, that they can create a handheld that people want and that the developers feel comfortable, you know, developing for, and that, you know, they'll actually see returns and want to put their games on it. Definitely gonna have to do no more proprietary memory slots, because that was ridiculous. The memory cards damn near same price as the handheld itself. So maybe SD cards in there, you know, stuff like that. I think if Sony does get back in the handheld space, they're gonna want to go in a direction that the fans want. So, you know, that's my predictions for the PlayStation meeting. Let me know down in the comment section again what your predictions are. Will you be watching it? Are you picking up a Slim, a Neo? If they announce something like that, what games are you looking forward to them showing? Just let me know down in the comment section, and I'll check y'all out tomorrow after the event. Peace.